Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the issues pertaining to Thai immigration, specifically the fact many folks find it rather difficult to ascertain information on how the overall process works. And at the end of the day, as we've discussed in many other videos, different offices have different procedures, different places have utilized their discretion differently with regard to different types of cases. I thought of making this video after reading a recent comment on our channel, quoting directly, "What I have learned dealing with Thai immigration, visas, passports, etc., is that no one experiences the exact same procedure. The outcome may also be different. I agree with you. A person should only give their input from their own experiences with visas, permits, licenses, insurance purchases, and so on. Thanks for your vids." You're very welcome. Thanks a lot for the comment. Look, at the end of the day, we did a video where I was talking about other YouTubers talking nonsense about immigration, and I reiterate that. Look, I'm not trying to be... I really have never believed in the logical fallacy of sort of relying on quote-unquote expertise or credentials. Not my point. I've been doing this for over a decade and a half. I'm in a very different position than somebody that came here 8 months ago and set up a YouTube channel and has a sort of vague understanding of how it works based on their one case. And the point I was trying to make in that video was, look, talk about whatever you want. If you want to talk on YouTube about how your immigration case went, how it processed for you, make that clear that you're talking about how it processes for you. Laying all that aside, I don't want to get back into that, but the point I was trying to make is, and the point that this commenter made is, nobody really does experience the exact same thing at Thai immigration. They're kind of like snowflakes. Every case is different. By the way, same for U.S. immigration. People that think it's just some conveyor belt process, that's the wrong way of thinking. These are cases, just like, going through a court system or something. Outcomes will vary. By the way, with the state of the world that it's in and the state of things in the United States and even here in Thailand and things, I only think that's going to get more pronounced and acute as time goes on. This is actually the function of immigration officers, is to utilize discretion in determining whether or not an alien should be physically and lawfully present in a given country. That's their purpose. That's why they're sort of clothed with the power of that discretion, if you will, in the context of America or Thailand for that matter. Now, again, this can be frustrating. The process can be Byzantine. Do I think certain things could be streamlined? Absolutely. We've talked about it many times on this channel. Personally, I think the TM30 needs to be phased out, but as we've discussed, it's pursuant to the actual provisions of the '79 Immigration Act, which folks could argue maybe could be amended or upgraded. 90-day reporting as well. I don't really see that in the modern era that's overly necessary. Maybe twice a year, check in, once for your extension, once, 6 months off from that. I think that would be much more reasonable, or just once a year maybe. Just do an address notification. That's the way DHS, USCIS does it back in the United States. They basically just say, hey, let us know if you change addresses. That's about it. It's kind of a proactive procedure. That being said, at the end of the day, yeah, you're to a certain extent at the mercy of a given adjudicating officer's discretion. There are certain things you can do to gain some certainty in going through the process. For those who are a little bit uneasy about this whole thing, it may not be a terrible idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.